You're live.
Coaches Convention 4. Did you see it? Did you see the details? Coaches Convention 4 is ready to go. Oh, my goodness. They go on sale. I mean, people are probably listening to this afternoon on Friday, so they're already on sale.
Let me say this. Yeah, get your day correct. My afternoons are hungover, blackout, similar to being an alcoholic and drunk. But it's not. It's actually just being tired. So I had worked a 16-hour shift. Probably exaggeration. Your mic just went limp.
Yeah, keeps going limp. All right, try it again.
Yeah, that's what she said. So I woke up in the afternoon. I had a 2-hour nap. For God knows what reason, Baser did not wake me up. I got a text from a buddy in Oklahoma City. He said, I'm at a convention. Your mic's limp again. Arnold?
That's not me. I'm fully ready.
And a buddy in Oklahoma City was at a convention. He said he met somebody that listens to The Big Show. And he said they were so excited that he knew me. And I said, did you tell him any locker room stories? He did. Yada, yada, yada. All that to say, fan, Oklahoma City. Totally forgot about it. Didn't respond to him for 7 hours. Another thing I read half and then went to sleep and totally forgot about was that the website is live and your wife sent us a bunch of text messages. I don't even know if I quick read them. I don't even know if I fully read them or responded. All that was drunk, hungover, but it's similar effects.
Correct. SoreLosers.com. You can check it out. Coaches Convention 4. Get your tickets now. We can't wait to see you, dude. I mean, we got the happy hour. We got the watch party. We got axe and eggs are excellent breakfast.
And I want to say
brunch.
The axe throwing is going to be an upgrade because we had some ringers coming to the bowling last year.
I mean, they were really good at bowling.
Well, they were, but the place we played at, it wasn't exactly up to snuff floors.
Yeah,
so there was a little bit of an angle.
Yeah, there was a little bit of slope. It was slope into the left, slope into the right. Wasn't letting the ball go straight. There wasn't enough oil. There was a slick spot one place and no oil on one spot in the lane. It was causing havoc for our bowlers.
Hey, we're ready for a freak-off. Give me some of that dirty oil.
No, we're not doing that. There is no freak-offs at the coaches convention. I guarantee you that.
But it was a vintage bowling alley. Kristen Cavallari, the people like that go to it. And so it's not necessarily going to be all your qualifications for a PBR type ring.
That's correct. But yes,
Perhaps blue ribbon ring.
Oh yeah, you got the party bus. We got the party bus lined up.
Which is smart. We had the blueprint and the backbone of it from last year. Why not do the same damn thing? But
we're not doing the exact same thing.
Right. But where did that idea originate from? Me, drunk Vegas. I said, hey, what does this not have? $300 later, me, Sherry, devised a plan to get a party bus. Baser Venmo'd me. I Venmo'd Sherry. Ends up being a tent pole of a Sore Losers convention is a party bus now.
Yes, 100%. And then we're going to be throwing – and here's the great thing about throwing axes. No one is good at throwing axes. It doesn't damn matter.
That was my original point. The people that were bowling came in – ringers, there we go. 2 minutes later, I finally am back to what I was going to say. With the axe throwing, unless you grow up in Wyoming, Montana, some parts of Michigan and North Dakota, you're not going to be good at throwing an axe. So everybody starts at a level playing field.
Yeah, and it's just fun. And then we got the Preds game again. We got another Preds game on Saturday night. Freaking awesome. Then we got escape game Sunday. Now, I've never done escape game.
If you're in, it can become very competitive. Did it with my dad, mom, Baser, brother, sister. We didn't talk. Family didn't talk for about 15 minutes after. Well, very competitive.
I feel like that's what it's going to be. But what we're doing is you're going to be in one room and I'm going to be in another room. So I'm going to have some losers. You're going to have some losers, and whoever gets out first.
Yeah. See, I believe it was a test of. My dad wasn't time zones and geography. I think he maybe made an insult to Baser about her not knowing time zones.
Ooh.
Because that was an answer to one of the puzzles. Hopefully that's not the current anser to the puzzle.
I assume they switch them up, right?
There has to be thousands all over
I have no idea.
This was one in Michigan.
Got it.
But I'm saying, so you can kind of knock people's IQs. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And hopefully there's no alcohol. We want people firing on all cylinders. I think it's fun to do something. That's team building.
Yes. And I know that day one's he's coming. I saw him and his girl. They put in their PTO. She already had requested off her job for this year. Coaches Convention 4 and 5.
I need to meet with him and talk about merch. He had some ideas. I want to pay him $5 for his ideas if we have the money.
Yeah, you can borrow $5.
Okay.
So Coaches Convention 4, SoreLosers.com. tickets on sale. Let's go. I mean, I cannot freaking wait. Like,
Well, it's taken me, honestly. I haven't partied. That was the hardest I partied all year. Because it is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I ended up making it the Sunday fun day. I don't do 3 days in a row of partying like that.
yeah, and I figure the old guy with the young chick, they got to be coming back, right?
Because they went to the suite with us. And they were the ones that night that we were all trying to go bar hopping.
We went karaoke. Cappy will be back. He's going to be rolling deep. I know that. But we have a warning for you. If you're coming to town, don't be speeding down Broadway right by the Grand Hyatt.
Whoop, whoop.
'Cause whoop, whoop, whoop. They got the motorcycle cops busting ass. We sat here all morning and we watched 6 people get pulled over on that bridge. So if you are in Nashville and you are going down Broadway by the Grand Hyatt, do not speed. Motorcycle cops are busting ass.
And what it is there's a high school, I believe. It's called Hume Fog, and it's hidden fog. Maybe that's how it got its damn name. Holy shit, I just uncovered it. And so that's where it is. You don't realize it drops to like 20 miles an hour. I got a $300 ticket there, and glory have it, man. They're still doing the exact same old tactics they did to get people for speeding over the bridge as you're heading to Broadway excited. Don't be too excited because there's a $300 speeding ticket waiting for you on the other side of the bridge.
And they're little motorcycle cops, and they hide, and they got their little buddies with them. There's like a little pack, 3 or 4 of them just hidden out over there, and they're just whoop, pulling out, whoop, pulling out, whoop, and nailing people. We watch it every day from the high rise.
I was going to video you doing it because it was almost like clockwork. Here comes somebody speeding up, whoop, 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 pulls him over, and his buddy then gets back in position, and he's ready for the next car that's speeding. What I didn't know is, was it speeding or was it the stoplights?
Had to be speeding because I was watching the stoplight be green.
Okay.
And they were still whoop, 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 pulling people over. So I was like, got to be speeding. But they didn't even look like they were going fast. From up here in the high rise, it looks like they're all going about 10 miles an hour.
So I pitched it as a bit on The Big Show. Unfortunately, it's not gotten picked up. We need to invest in one of 2 things. Binoculars. This could be for the convention as well. Or a speed gun. From up here, dude, we can gun and see how fast they're going. Or with all the hotels, you got Grand Hyatt, Westin, JW Marriott, to name a few others. Binoculars. For no other reason, not to look in hotel rooms.
I can see why the binocular bit didn't get picked up. I can understand why that kind of looks a little awkward and shady.
Right, but my point wasn't people coming in late, leaving the blinds open and banging. You know, or whatever you would peer in and see people doing in their rooms. Why? That's not what the binoculars were for. They were for crime. I was saying under the bridge, we're able to see if there was a violent crime committed.
Oh.
We can then get that information to the cops faster than anybody else because of our vantage point. But it never got picked up.
Got it.
I mean, what do you think we're going to be doing up here in the binoculars? I'm like looking in somebody's hotel room.
I don't even know if you can see in. Like, can you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, because I'll look in from the. I don't think you can.
That's like last weekend when I went to that bar on Friday night, and one of the people in that big group that I was hanging out with, he was like, yeah, he was with his wife, and he was like, yeah, we Airbnb'd a townhouse or a condo right over here, right up the road. He was like, I'm gonna get her one more shot so that way when we get home, because they've got big, nice sliding glass door. He goes, I'm gonna give Nashville a show. I'm gonna put her up against that window, and I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks for letting me know.
Who was that?
I just one of the guys in the group.
Like, serious though?
Yeah, he was like, if I get her one more of those shots, Nashville's going to get a show because they got nice sliding glass windows. I'm going to put her right up against it.
What's your room number?
And I'm like, okay, what time is that going down? Bar closes at 2. You think you guys can have that be about 2:30? I'll get my lawn chair.
Dude, I was trying to think of that. Vegas, do you ever get across from one? I guess they're always facing the mountains or the strips. You really don't get that.
Yeah, I did get it one time when I was in college in San Antonio. I was in the drive-thru at the Wendy's, and there was like a townhome or condo thing. There was a high-rise. And I mean, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Dude had her right up against the sliding glass door, just going to town. And I was like, I'm going to come to Wendy's more often. And the person working the drive-thru goes, oh, we see that all the time.
Is it the WeWork, or was I talking to a business? There's all these hotels in Nashville that have been dropped in the last 5 years, and they're also lined with businesses. So a guy could be at his desk job, in theory, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Say somebody has too late of a night, they're going to overlap, where you're still partying and hooking up, whereas a guy's going to his job and you leave the curtains wide open. I cannot remember the specific bar and or if it was a business that I was at, and they go, oh, same thing as you. They go, dude, yeah, right across the way. If one hotel person out of 32 forgets to put the blinds in, you see everything.
Man, that's pretty awesome. That's going to be a good weekend. But hey, we got to take a break because when we come back, we got to talk about our weekend. We got big plans.
Give it a beat.